Well, good morning everyone. It's so wonderful to see you all here. Thank you for coming to the NLBC News. This is not my original newsroom. I currently have a more official newsroom that is not my bedroom in construction. So, for now, this is what we're going to have to deal with. But soon, maybe by next stream, I will have my official room finished. The minions at the laboratory are working hard to get my new room set up. Yes, many renovations to the studio. So, thank you for joining me. We will be covering news today from science, technology, gaming, and, of course, virtual YouTubing scene. So, first off, we are going to start at the top here with our first story. Unnamed Asteroids decides to not visit Earth after seeing state of Earth's surface. When questioned why it responded, "Nah, fam." A new cluster of asteroids is set to pass near the Earth this month as they pass within 1 lunar distance. That is approximately the distance between the Earth and the moon of the Earth. It was expected that some of the asteroids would visit Earth, but when asked what they were looking forward to the most on Earth, they replied, "Oh, well, actually, we just got invited over to Venus's place, but next time. Next time." People around the world breathed a sigh of relief knowing the large doom rocks would not be visiting Earth. However, select circles expressed disappointment that the asteroids dubbed the Shrewd Crew would not be making a stop at Earth. The leader of the group Conspiracy Theorists Anonymous, General Pointy Tin Hat, exchanged a few sharp explicit words with a laboratory reporter when asked for a comment on the matter. Unfortunately, we were not able to recover the statements due to interference resulting from radio waves being deflected by the General's tin hat. So I hope you do forgive us that we do not have those recordings here. However, we here at the laboratory want to ensure you that we are doing our best to bring you the updates on this story. So, moving on next. Yes, Luck. Mini tin hats. No, don't. It gets in, it's radio interference. Stop, no. Don't. Moving on to our next story, in technology. Scientists create a new nuclear reactor design that is powered off of salt. Game developers across the globe look to expand into the renewable energy market. And I will ensure you that these stories are real. However, all the information presented in these stories may not be real. A new nuclear reactor design has been brought into the light of the scientific community with startup Elysium Technologies, releasing the news on the new molten salt reactor. The new reactor design can scale from just 50 megawatts electric MWE, for those of you who don't know the term, to 1200 megawatts electric, its creator says. And for comparison, with the United States' largest nuclear power plant, Palo Verde Nuclear Generation Station, generating around 1300 MWE per reactor. The molten salt reactor is powerful indeed. Despite this spectacular scientific announcement, however, bigger news has eclipsed the creation of this reactor. Gaming developers primarily focused in MMO and MOBA development across the world are suddenly looking into investing in renewable energy market. Some big-name developers have been found planning an expansion of hundreds of permanent gaming camps, where developers can harvest trillions of tons of salt produced by players each year. With the combination of science and rage, could we be looking at the solution to the energy crisis? Only time will tell us. Moving on to our next story. We have the PS5, something I'm sure everyone is looking forward to. Or the Xbox One, the Wi-Fi router, or the refrigerator. I don't know which one you might be looking forward to, but since my creation, the talk of the town has been both the Sony PlayStation 5 and the Microsoft Xbox refrigerator. However, the PS5 console has been touted will not listen in on all of your secrets. Intelligence agencies around the world are disappointed that they will have to stick to using previous generation consoles. As the months drag by, the internet has been captivated by which console will come out on top, Sony or Microsoft, as the console war has raged on between fans everywhere. Others have thought to ask— oh, I just burped, excuse me. See, this is that— I shouldn't have eaten breakfast right before the news. Others have thought to ask the more important questions. Does the Wi-Fi router listen when no one is around? Intelligence agencies have statements ensuring the new PS5 will not listen to you while you are playing air guitar to Missy Elliott. However, they did assure us that if you suddenly break out into song singing My Heart Will Go On by Celine Dion to the broken recorder version of the song, you will be put on the world's most wanted list. PlayStation reported that the PS5 will only record the most recent 5 minutes of audio onto the device, and that the audio recorded will only be used in the cases of online harassment, grieving, or running down mid, as the kids say. Soccer moms in many Los Angeles counties were recorded on other consoles expressing their relief and knowing their opinions on the Kardashians will be kept slowly to their wine mixers held on Sundays. But we know that everyone is excited for the new console war. And everyone is excited for the new games that come out. The new games that are going to come out later this year. And that leads us into our next story. A popular game series called the Dirt series is going to be released onto the Xbox One X, XX, Triple X thing. It has so many X's, I lost count. Codemasters, developer of Dirt 5, released teaser trailer for the upcoming title. Gaming community speculates Dirt 5 will win the Dirtiest Game Award. The fifth installment of the popular racing series known as Dirt is slated to be released on November 10th of this year. The game, featuring many different off-road racing vehicles, promises the most exciting game series of the years. Our expert scientists here at the laboratory took the developers up on the challenge and attempted to prove whether this game was deserving of its title. Our scientists collected 10 samples from 10 different countries around the world. After intense research and long nights of calculations ran with the help of hot chocolate and plenty of catnip, we here at the laboratory have come to a conclusion. With almost absolute certainty, the laboratory can ensure that Dirt 5 does indeed have the best dirt of the series yet. Looking at these photos, it can be seen that no bit of detail was spared except for on that ice track. That no detail was spared in the creation of these beautiful dirt landscapes. Looking at the mud-dirt ratios in some of these tracks that have been released, it is certain that only the highest profile mud wrestling tournaments would be held in the locales. In the locales, actually. We here at the laboratory give our regards to the developers over at Codemasters and their commitment to bringing the gaming community the best of virtual dirt there has ever been. Yes, Locke, we were very concerned about this picture. This picture does possess very low amounts of dirt compared to other pictures. However, we gave the developers a pass because the other tracks are just so beautiful. Like, look, you could just roll inside of this dirt and it would feel wonderful. It's just, take a nice mud bath, play around, splash in the puddles. Yeah, snow is frozen dirt. And if you look, you can see kind of under the tires, there's some dirt-like particulate. Somewhere in there. It's somewhere. It's somewhere. Yes, slush, as you call it. All right. So, next, moving on. We move into the gaming community, farther into the gaming community. Her Story developers Sam Barlow and Half Mermaid release a teaser for this newest game, Project A. Well, if we look at the screen here, A blank 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 blank. Developers of the hit game Her Story have released a new teaser for their upcoming game. However, as the teaser has hit the Steam store pages, there have been many questions that have been surfacing about what exactly this game is. Now, the internet knows that the popular story-rich detective game Her Story was filled with unexpected twists and turns, but this game looks to include even more. However, the internet was not prepared for this teaser, as only one thing is known about this game. No one knows what the heck it is. I don't even know. I looked so much into this. There's nothing. As we take a look here at the top of the page for Project Applesauce, as I've named it, we can see that the name is indeed not Project Applesauce, but Project A box. It's like I'm in an F1. Coming to the pit lanes, box. There has been speculation that the developers were writing this Steam page, but their keyboard was stuck on convert to symbol. But no one is able to make contact with the developers to check, as every phone call is met with a replay of, hey, what's going on? The popular YouTube single. We here at the laboratory have taken it upon ourselves, though, to try and decode this mystery game and have generated some possible titles and descriptions of the game. So the first one we had come up with is Project Accident, replacing the words with some not randomly generated words. Project Accident. Horny new catboy Sam Barlow loves Half Mermaid. Unfortunately is found executing cinema tragic death. That's a good one. That's one of my favorites. Project Armadillo is the next, which I feel like we're getting a little off of the, the pace here, but here we go. Project Armadillo. Lost new actor Sam Barlow consorts Half Mermaid, which is causing untold cinema-related death. It's possible. Possible. The last one, though, and probably my favorite. Project Arsenic. Russia's new kingpin, Sam Barlow, distributes Half Mermaid pills. Is linked with cinema's induced death. Every time I read that one, I really have to try not to laugh. Good morning, Hikame Sakura. Welcome to the news. So, next, moving into the VTubing news. Coordinate Digital has come up recently. New and upcoming virtual YouTuber group, Coordinate Digital, releases new teaser. Expert everywhere wonder what this is in the shed. The new virtual YouTuber group has raised quite a few questions with their first few series of published tweets. Twitter's on tweets. I promise I can read. Look, I'm only 7 days old, so my English is a little bad. Alright, I'm trying to learn like 17 different languages, so just ignore me. I can probably read. With one teaser featuring the popular Rick Roll meme and another highlighting the number 69, very few can tell what exactly they are teasing. Following the above tweets, Coordinate Digital released another tweet which featured a cute anime girl sitting on the top of who knows what, smiling at the camera. It has not been confirmed whether the girl in the tweet is sitting on top of anything or not, but we can be for sure it is either daredevilry or magic. I am siding with magic. The most recent tweeted post, yesterday on October 21st, featured the Coordinate Digital logo that seemed to have been tagged onto a shed. Now only time will tell what is in this shed, but I know that we'll be waiting excitedly to figure out what is in this shed. And who left a perfectly good baseball bat outside. Because, I mean, look at it. It's going to rot. Yes, it's very sus. Thank you, Sungi. Thank you, it is very sus. That door's already rotted? And this Imposters live in here. This is where imposters live. It is still cool though, Singi. Despite the secret reel around this group and the many teasers that have left the VTubing community with more questions than answers, we here at the laboratory are excited for Coordinate Digital debuts and are looking forward to what wonderful talent they may bring the VTuber community. So go check them out on Twitter. Coordinate Digital. And I also think they might have a website, but don't quote me on that, please. Alright. Moving on, we have another new VTuber group that has been broken out to the scene. This time, though, it seems to be a more Japanese-targeted group. Newly discovered virtual YouTuber group Gao Project slides into the scene, simps around the world eagerly awaiting their next prey. Another new VTubing group has popped up, but this time it seems to be primarily marketed towards Japanese-speaking viewers. Despite the possible language barrier, though, it is obvious that Gao has many adorable and interesting talents in their midst. On their website, it says, and I quote, "The Gao Project is a virtual River project in which unique members mainly distribute videos on YouTube and challenge various things in cooperation with fans. We are engaged in various activities such as game distribution and Mucinex activities. Mucinex activities. Yes, the medicine that cures congestion." Oh my god. What did I even write a script for? I can't even speak. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, no, I'm sorry, okay? Alright, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, you're right, this is serious, very serious. Alright, I need to find where I fucking was. Where I freaking... Please bear in mind, this is a Google translation provided by our wonderful overlords. Google did say Mucinex. It wasn't me. Over at Google, but it seems that the Gao project definitely has things going on for them. One thing that has been brought up, though, about the group is the name that the group has chosen. After a long conversation with many linguists and scientists whom study languages from thousands of years ago, they were unsure how to convey the correct pronunciation of Gao. Is it Gao? Go, Gao, or just Gao? While we cannot provide an answer to this mystery today, the laboratory will strive to inform the community of its correct pronunciation after we receive confirmation from the source. However, please do give them a Google search and check out their website, as this group seems to be pretty promising and will be the one to keep your eyes on. So next, we have a wonderful announcement. Popular delinquent demon princess prepares to debut her new model in the coming weeks. Fans eagerly await the new reveal, but are asking the big questions. Demon princess versus Reaper. Who would win? There are many debuts going on across the virtual YouTuber community as of late, with many different types of characters and talents coming to light. But how many of those debuts have featured a bona fide demon princess from the netherworld with abs that can cook steak and a fiery voice to go along with? Well, I do not know the answer to that question, but I know that at least one, as Kokuma-sama is preparing to debut the 4th version of herself live this upcoming Halloween. I, for one, welcome our new Demon Princess Overlord, and will go on record saying that the Netherworld is a wonderful place that serves the best iced coffee, and cats are definitely not food, and by no means should you try to eat them because they are not snacks and are not tasty. Please. Please, Kosama, don't eat cats. Please. Thank you. We definitely don't taste like chicken. Do keep in mind, though, for those of you planning on visiting the stream, please be sure to bring shorts and a towel, as the Netherworld is known to be hot in many places. along with having a spectacular beach scene. Please do, though, go check her out on her stream at twitch.tv/Koakuma_CH and give the princess some love in these days up to a new model reveal. So, no luck. No, not cooking cats. No cook cats. Moving on to our last story. And this is a legitimate story, completely serious. 37-meter long cat is discovered drawn in Pero Nazca's line by scientists. Scientists around the world prepare to answer the important question: does it like head pats? A figure of a relaxing cat has been discovered in the Nazca Desert in Peru. The Nazca Lines, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is home to geoglyphs. Geoglyphs are designs, impressions into the ground that were created some 2,000 years ago. Scientists believe the cat was created by making depressions in the desert floor, but we here at the laboratory can tell you deserts do not get depressed. They are in fact very happy. In fact, we know that this carving was created by a giant cat called the Catasaurus talophones rex, which measures about 40 meters on average and hunted the desert lands for delicious grasses to eat. Looking closer at the picture, it can be seen that the beast in question walked on 2 large posterior legs and had a tail the size of a semi-truck. It also possessed 2 large front paws, which were shaped like huge furry boxing gloves that used to crush its enemies. The Catasaurus talophones rex was rumored to eat a combination of crap. You know, cats do eat their own crap. It also possesses 2 large front paws, which were shaped like huge furry boxing gloves that used to crush its enemies with. I'm repeating the line. The Catasaurus talophones rex was rumored to eat a combination of grass, and yummy meats totaling about 1.5 tons per day. While it was known to be a ferocious hunter, the Catasaurus rex indeed did love head pats. Because what cat would not like head pats? That's just insane. No cat around the world would not like head pats. This is madness. Madness. And as I throw my script away, because I can't even speak. And here are the image credits. So, that is it. Who needs a script? Yeah, who needs to spend 3 hours writing a 4-page script and then butcher half the worlds? Thank you all for joining this first episode of NLBC News.